Hello everyone, welcome to our laboratory,
where safety is
our number one priority. Today we're going to be teaching about polyethylene, also known as polyethylene.
Well done, boys. Looks like ice cold sushi for breakfast.
Let me take a selfie.
According to IUPAC, polymer is a substance composed of macromolecules. Basically, a polymer is a large molecule composed of many repeating subunits. These subunits are called monomers.
My turn. Monomer. According to IUPAC, a monomer is a substance composed of monomer molecules, which are molecules that can undergo polymerization. A monomer is a molecule that can be chemically bonded together to form polymer molecules. Monomers are just as repeating subunits that form a polymer.
Addition polymers. To understand addition polymers, we must first understand addition reaction. An addition reaction occurs when double or triple bonds are broken off of a monomer and react with nearby monomers. They add themselves together to form a polymer. The product of this reaction is called an addition polymer.
You again? Condensation polymer. Condensation polymers are any kind of polymers that are formed through a condensation reaction. A condensation reaction is where molecules join together and during which small molecules are lost as byproducts such as water or methanol. This is opposed to addition polymers, which involve the reaction of monomers.
How it's made. Commercial manufacturing/addition reactions. Polyethylene is commercially manufactured from either modifying natural gas, a mix of methane, ethane, and propane, or from the catalytic crackling of crude oil into gasoline. Highly purified natural gas is sent to polymerization plants where under the right conditions of temperature, pressure, and catalysis, the polyethylene polymer is made through an addition reaction. The double-bonded carbons in a polyethylene monomer are broken in an addition reaction to accommodate another two monomers on the two single-bonded ends that it forms. In commercial polyethylene, the number of repeated monomer units ranges from 1,000 to 10,000.
Polyethylene, one of the most common used plastics in the world today, most commonly used for wrapping foodstuffs. Over 60 million tons of polyethylene are made per year.
There are two main types of polyethylene. There's low-density polyethylene and high-density polyethylene. The differentiations come from the differences in the manufacturing process, where factors such as heat and pressure differ. Low-density polyethylene is preferred for packaging materials and for electrical insulation. High-density polyethylene is blow-molded to make containers for household chemicals, such as washing up liquid and drums for industrial packaging. It is also extruded as polyethylene piping.
Some common uses for polyethylene include the plastic casing for this fan, this cup, this party cup, this water bottle, the electrical insulation for this wire, whatever this thing is, that marker. The most common use Most plastic grades have excellent chemical resistance and resist most chemical products and solvents. This means that it is not affected by strong acids or bases. However, there are some substances such as decahydroethylene and some aromatic or halogenated hydrocarbons that dissolve polyethylene with the assistance of high temperatures. In adequate conditions, strong oxidizing agents such as fuming sulfuric acid or fuming nitric acid can cause the chemical destruction of polyethylene. Polyethylene has a slow-burning blue flame having a yellow tip. The component, as you can see, continues burning even after the flame source is removed, and then drips flaming polyethylene.
Physical properties. Polyethylene is a thermoplastic resin, which means that it has the properties of pliability or malleability above a specific temperature and solidifies when cooled. The density of polyethylene polymer at room temperature is between 0.94 and 0.96 grams per centimeters cubed. The melting point of polyethylene varies depending on its density. High-density polyethylene has a melting point that can range between 120 to 180 degrees Celsius, and low-density polyethylene has a melting point ranging between 105 to 115 degrees Celsius. These properties allow polyethylene to be very adaptable and meet different needs. It can be used to make a wide variety of items featuring different shapes and sizes.
One of the most important features of polyethylene and other plastics is the fact that they are durable and cheap to make. However, this is the very reason that polyethylene negatively impacts the environment. Plastics like polyethylene, regardless of their shape and size, degrade at a very slow pace. And trying to burn them doesn't help that much either, since it creates toxic fumes, which can be even more harmful to the environment and humans. Not only does it cause damage to the environment at the time of disposal, but it also creates large amounts of chemical pollutants in the form of byproducts during the production of these plastics, like CO2. In spite of all the facts that float around the environmental unfriendly material, it is argued that plastic has, in fact, positively contributed to the environment. Plastics have been used to make cars extremely light, and this results in better fuel economy for cars. Also, specifically made plastic containers offer safe disposal of toxic waste, which would otherwise leak out of containers that do not have the physical properties of containing them.